All right. So this is the first live stream that I've done in quite some time. I think since January this year. And certainly without me talking. I'm not sure if my description has showed up properly, but because I'm using a headset, I can't actually see the screen. So I don't expect anybody to see this game live, but if somebody does, I can't respond right away. So I think we'll use the Grey Nicholas Scoop. It's a pretty good bat. I'm going to be using I've created the classic Australian team of 92-93, so we're going to pick a 50 over match on medium difficulty. Let's see how we go. Hope you guys enjoy the game. So here we are. Actually hasn't picked the team that I need to make them active, I think. Let's see what we can do here very quickly. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, classic Australia 92-93. So this is a new beta version of the game. It's been out for quite some time. It's not a new build, but it's newer than the build that I was using last time. And supports collision detection. I've turned it off though, because it causes some problems, but it allows you to create the teams of your choice. I can't choose the bowling team. I can't edit their names or anything, but let's see how we go. So Steve Waugh comes in to bat, highest score of 75 runs. He's got 150 to his name. Dean Jones. Love these two guys. Let's see how we go. First ball of the match. Oh, it's a nice shot. No single there. So Steve Waugh face the second ball of the over. That's a nice shot. Again, doesn't get through. Well fielded. Oh, got it through the gap. No, but they get a single. That's good running. You hear the crowd there. So Jones is on strike now. Dean Jones. Ooh, swing and a miss from Jones. Just missed it. So Jones gets that one away. No single there though. Crowd happy he stopped that one. So none for one. Jones on strike. Again, not able to get it through the gap. It's the end of the first over. None for one. So Waugh on strike is on 1 run. Swing and a miss. He'll be disappointed he didn't put that one away. So Waugh again. That's a nice shot. That's, well, it's beaten the slip. It wasn't able to beat the fielder out there. That's well fielded. Let's have a look at the placement. Nobody out there. There's nobody back there either. Just these three guys here. There's nobody back there except for that guy there. And this area is quite well covered. So if I get an edge, I'm likely to be in a bit of strife. So War, just again, down there, he's just trying to keep it low. Doesn't want to risk going out. That's a better shot. That's a great shot. It's not going to go for 4, I don't think. In fact, I think it might. Is chasing. It's going to go close. They get 3 runs. That's a nice shot. That was well played. There's nobody out there. And that was well struck. So Jones on strike. He's yet to get off the mark, but he is now. Again, that's the second time the fielders had to do a bit of work. They won't get 3. He comes back for the second. And Australia, well, none for 6. Jones on strike.
Catch it!
Oh, he's got on that one. That's going to go for 4. That's a magnificent shot. The fielder, well, he takes a seat. Over the top of him. Nobody out there. A couple of bounces into the fence. That's great shot. That's a great start for Australia. None for 10. You start the second over. War. War is on 4. And Jones not out on 6. That's a magnificent catch! War is gone for 4. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. What a magnificent catch. Great catch. War on his way back to the pavilion for 4. He'll be very disappointed with that. So Mike Whitney, normally one of the last players to bat, has come in at first drop. And he's only played the 1 game. As you can see, he's got a high score of 22, average of 22, strike rate of 200. So let's see what Mike can do as he prepares to face. Oh, that's a great shot through the gap. It's not going to get to 4. They might get 3 out of it. They do. That's good running. So Jones on strike. It's 1 for 13. Oh. And there's a man out there too, so probably very lucky that he didn't actually get onto it, because he'll be onto that. He'll be onto it, that's for sure. Need to be careful of these guys. 3 slips in place. Need to try to take advantage of this gap here if I can. Straight to the bowler. So Jones. Oh, he's got over that one. That's a magnificent shot. 1 bounce into the scoreboard. 2 bounces, actually. A couple of bounces into the scoreboard. 4 runs. That's a great shot from Jones. Always loved to smack them around, didn't he? So Jones moves to 10. And Australia 1 for 17. Oh,
catch it!
Yeah, it's just going to fall short. Well, that was a very, very dangerous delivery. It kept low, and it was also it was a long delivery too. It was a bit long and low, and Jones had no choice there but just to sort of pop it up. Probably should have stepped back instead. He wasn't comfortable with that one, but gets away with it. So after 3 overs, it's 1 for 17. Whitney on strike. Oh, swing and a miss from Whitney. He just missed it. He was going for the all or nothing. There is a man down there, so going to need to be careful. Also, a man over there too. There's a man down there as well. So the ground is quite covered except for sort of that area there. So Whitney's got to be careful. It's well kept. So Whitney again. He's gone! He's gone! Whitney's gone for 3. Well, he probably shouldn't have been batting so high up the order, but he was given a chance. and he's just wasted it. So Whitney is gone. David Boone, the next man in. A high score of 13. But we know Boone loves to stay in all afternoon and bat, so let's see how he goes. Oh, straight up in the air, straight down the ground, straight towards the side screen. It's not going to get to four, but it just popped up in the air just for a moment. There's nobody out there. Very lucky though. Certainly could have been caught. So Boone. There's nobody there either. They should get a single. They do. So Jones is on 10.
Catch it!
But I shot it through the gap. They might get 2. No, they just get the 1. So it's the end of the 4th over. Australia 2 for 21. So Jones on strike here. He's on 11. Oh, there's a man out there. There's a couple. It's safe. They get 2. It was a risky shot. He got onto it well enough. Luckily, there was no fielder there in place. So it's a great shot from Jones. Oh, swing and a miss. May have gone for 4 if he'd connected with that one. So Jones. Oh, that's a great shot. There's a man out there, unfortunately. That was a brilliant shot. Just a fantastic shot. Unfortunately, they got the fielder out there, know exactly what Jones wants to do. So that was Boone, actually, was it? It was Jones. So Boone. He's not out. Not out. Trying to con the umpire, I think. Didn't work. So Boone. Oh, swing and a miss from Boone. He's really just trying to hit that out of the park. Unsuccessful. Oh, and again, he's just a swing and a miss. So after 5 overs, it's 2 for 24. Jones not out on 14. Boone not out on 3. Jones takes strike. He's looking pretty comfortable out there at the moment. Just couldn't get that one away. So Jones again. Oh, he just about got through the gap. That was magnificent fielding. Just couldn't quite get it through. There's actually nobody beyond these fieldsmen here, so I can get it over the top. It's going to go for 4 at least. There's nobody back here either. He's standing over there this time. There's a man way out there, but swing and a miss.
Good knock.
Swing and a miss from Jones. A little close to comfort to his stumps as well. Needs to be careful of that. Oh, and he needs to be careful he doesn't hit it straight to him either. That was a nice shot, well fielded. So Jones on 14.
Catch it!
It's in the air. It's over the top. That's exactly what they didn't want. And that's gone for 4. That's a magnificent shot. Let's have a look at the replay. He's popped it up. He couldn't quite reach it. Couldn't chase it down. Into the fence. 4 runs. Crowd loved it. So Jones, he moves to 18. He's batting well. He's feeling pretty comfortable at the moment. Oh, except for that delivery. Just a bit of... It was almost bowl him. So after 6 overs, it's 2 for 28. So Boone on strike. He's only on 3 runs, Boone. You really... just about played it onto his stumps. They'll get a single. Very lucky there. So Jones on strike. It was an interesting delivery and an interesting shot. Really need to check their field placement. Man way out there, nobody out here, and nobody beyond these guys either. So Jones on strike. And that came swang in. So Jones. Oh, and again it's come in and it's just hit the inside edge of the bat and gone to the right there, and my left. But it's very, very lucky. So Boone. Oh, jeez. Well, he's just about hit it straight to that guy. He gets away with it. So he's on 4 runs, Boone. He's not looking comfortable out there at all. Australia 2 for 30 at the moment. And again, he's just struggling. So Jones will take strike. Boone will be happy with that. 2 for 30 after 7 overs. So Jones, he gets that one away. That's better. They get 2. That's a great shot. Nice fielding. So Jones moves to 21. Just plays that away safely. Jones on strike.
Let's keep it going. You're bowling, mate, bowling.
That was great bowling. So Jones. And again, he's just pitched up a little bit. Or maybe, actually, well, it felt like it pitched up a bit. You can see on the replay, it didn't. It's a PL, but there's no edge there. No edge there at all. Trying to con the umpire, I think. So Jones and Boone are just struggling a little bit at the moment. Oh, yeah, but it's wide. It's safe. They get 2. That's good running. They needed that one. So after 8 overs, it's 2 for 34. Boone on strike. They're going to continue with the spinners here.
Oh, yeah, looking good.
That was a great delivery. Oh, and again. Well, there's a man deep there. But we've got no slips in place now, so if we can get it down there. Oh, again, they've just
like that.
He's trying to get me to hit it over there. That's a great shot. That's where they wanted it. That's a great shot by Boone. Won't get to the fence though. Should get 3. Oh, it does. It gets to the fence. It's 4 runs. That's a great shot. It was a nice shot. Didn't think it was going to get there, but it does. So Boone, he moves to 8. And no slip in place. No slip in place. They get at least 2. They do. So Boone just starting to assert himself here. It's Australia 2 for 40. Nobody out there. That could be 4 more. It's going to race away to the boundary. It's a magnificent shot. So Boone starting to get some runs on the board now. He moves to 14. Australia 2 for 44 after 9 overs. Dean Jones is on 23. He's played it onto his stumps. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, no, that's disastrous. Jones was batting magnificently, and he's gone on the way back to the pavilion for 23. So Craig McDermott, another batsman that, another player that usually doesn't bat so high up the order, but he's got an average of 11, so that's why he's moved up the order. So McDermott, this is interesting. Let's see how well this man can do. He smacked him on the head. He smacked him on the head, and he's also made it. He's also hit the handle, and he's been caught. Oh no! Let's have a look. Oh, so it's hit the handle. It's hit his head. His helmet, and been caught by the keeper. That's unbelievable. So. Again, Australia, I think, just flirting with danger by moving some of these non-batsmen further up the order. It's not working for them at all. And Ian Healy is the next man in. He's got an average of 2 runs to his name, so I expect him. He's quite a fine batsman, so I expect him to make some runs here. But Australia, all of a sudden, 4 for 44 after 9.2 overs. So Healy. That's a nice shot. That's beaten the fieldsman. It's not going to get to the boundary. They should get at least 3 from this, I would think. No, they just get 2. So Healy moves to 2. Again, that's a nice shot. Doesn't beat the fieldsman, though. So Healy, realising the seriousness of the situation Australia are in now, really needs to do something with the bat.
Get it!
Oh, that's a very lucky shot. That's a magnificent shot. That's 4 runs. That was a magnificent delivery and a very, very, very risky shot. Let's have a look. Very, very risky. Let's have a look at that one more time. That's just kept low. It doesn't look like it was going to hit the stumps, but it's well played. So after 10 overs, 4 for 50. So Boone on strike is on 14. Oh, again, just those spinning, just the spin is just causing some problems. Really needs to take advantage of these. So Boone, it looks like he's gonna play a little defensive now. Steps back into the wicket. Well played. Oh, that's a great shot. Step back and just smacked it. That's going to go for 4. It does. Let's have a look at the replay. You can see him stand back there and just go whack. There's nobody out there. That's a great shot. That's smart play by Boone. He moves to 18. He's gone again. He's gone again. The wide ball. Smacked it for 4. Stood back. Thank you very much. Bang. That's a great shot. Boone's looking very comfortable out there at the moment. He's on 22. It's 4:58 at the moment. Oh! There's an appeal. He's not going to get it. That's the end of the over. End of the 11th. 4 for 58. Boone not out on 22. Healy not out on 6. So Healy to face. That's a nice shot. Well fielded. So Healy. Oh, and again, but he's found the gap this time. That's a great shot. It's not going to hit the boundary. Might get 3. No, they get 2. So Healy remains on strike. He's on 8 now. Australia 4-4.
Oh, that was it!
4 for 60. I think it's gone. It is. Oh no. Well, he's tried. That's a silly shot. He's got an edge straight through to the keeper. Healy is out for 8. So Greg Matthews is into the team this afternoon. He will come in for Ian Healy. And, well, he certainly needs to get some runs on the board now, doesn't he? Australia 5 for 60 after 11.3 overs. This is just terrible by the Australians.
Catch that!
And that's a magnificent shot into the boundary for 4. Look at that. Smack. Straight through the gap. Nobody out there. Nobody's going to stop that. That's a magnificent shot by Matthews. And he gets off the mark. And again, straight through the gap. This time he's kept it low. There's 4 more. Oh, this is more like it. That's a great shot. And the crowd happy with that one as well. So Australia moved to 5 for 68. Matthews is on 8. He remains on strike. Ooh. Swing and a miss. It was worth the shot, but couldn't pull it off. So Boone, he's still in on 22. Matthews not out on 8. Boone on strike. Ooh, well, what's happened there? I think it's gone to his left. Oh no, it's actually gone to this. Actually gone to the fieldsman there. So Boone was trying to cut that through the gap. It was unsuccessful. So Boone again.
Oh!
Police.
That's the spot right there.
Gone for the sort of a sweep shot and missed it completely. So Boone remains on strike. He's still on 22. Oh, and again, just can't quite.
Great bowling. Great bowling.
Just can't quite get those shots off. So Boone.
Oh,
and again.
boys.
Nice one.
Well,
Keep it
he's
up.
got to be careful here because he may very well get caught if he's not careful. He probably needs to play a bit more defensively rather than attack, and that's a wide. So that was better by Boone. Left that one there.
Catch
That's a
it!
great shot through the gap. That's going to race away to the boundary for 4, and it does. That's a magnificent shot. Carter that one. Punished him. So Boone, he moves to 26 after 13 overs, 5 for 73. And Matthews is on strike. He's on 8. And
Catch it!
batting well. It's up in the air. There's 2 men out there. They won't get to it. They get 2 runs. Need to be careful that we don't get caught by the guy out there. There's also a man way out there as well. So that's well fielded as well. In fact, they didn't even get a run for that. So Matthews is on 10. He's on strike. Oh, swing and a miss. Just over the top of the ball there. So Matthews, that's well played, straight to a fielder though. Matthews again. And he's played that nicely. They just get the single though. It's a great shot, all defended. Nice placement. So Australia 5 for 76. Boone on strike is on 26 and batting well this afternoon. He's just cut that one down. They just get the single though. Didn't quite get the power he wanted behind it. You can see there it was a pretty weak shot, and didn't quite get out onto it. So after 14 overs, 5 for 77. Boone not out on 27. Matthews not out on 11. Boone on strike. He's on 27. These spin bowlers have been troubling him all afternoon here. So he needs to try to take control here. And that's a little bit better. They just get a quick single. And Matthews is on strike. He's on 11. Oh, he smacked that one. There's a man out there. He'll cut it off. They'll get 2. It was a bit of a... wasn't quite what he wanted to do. It was a bit of a... sort of a messy shot in the end. But it was risky, but it paid off. So Australia 5 for 80 after 14 and a half overs. Matthews on strike is on 13. Just keeps it low. They get a quick single out of it. Boone on strike, he's on 28. He's looked uncomfortable at times, but he's looked pretty comfortable as well. And that's a great shot. He smacked that one for 4. That is a brilliant shot. There's nobody in that part of the ground. A couple of bounces into the crowd. Thank you very much. So Boone moves to 32 now. He's batting well, keeping Australia alive. And Australia 5 for 85. And oh, that's through as well. That's a magnificent shot. That's 4 more. That's a great shot by Boone. Let's have a look. There it is. Couldn't quite reach that one. It was always going to be 4 if he didn't stop it. So after 15 overs, Australia 5 for 89. Boone sitting comfortably on 36. Matthews not out on 14. As we begin the next over. Oh, swing and a miss by Matthews. He's got to be careful there. That was very close to hitting the bails. So Matthews.
How is that?
He's gone that time.
Yeah!
He's tried to smack that one out of the park. It hasn't worked. He's got a thick edge. Caught by the keeper. Matthews gone for 14. So Mark Taylor, here's somebody that knows how to bat, that's for sure. And we're hoping that he can assert himself in this match. Just takes off his helmet there. It gets a bit foggy. All right, so Taylor, what can he do?
Catch!
Oh, it's a magnificent shot. He's going to be caught, though, I think. Oh, that's just disastrous. It's just unfortunate. He's disappointed with himself. Let's have a look at the replay here. It was a great delivery, and it was a great shot, too. It just didn't quite come. He just didn't have enough power on it. And in the end, it was a simple catch out there. So Taylor gone for a duck, and it's just terrible. So Paul Rifle will come in now for Mark Taylor. Australia 7 for 89 after 15 and a half overs. It's a pretty poor effort from the Australians at the moment.
Catch it! Catch it!
Oh, it's gone again. It's high. It's miles and and the crowd. Oh, it's a hat trick. No. So massive roar from the crowd. That's unbelievable. Let's have a look. And it was a magnificent shot. It was high in the air, miles in the air, and in the end, a simple catch again. He'll be loving life at the moment out there. But Rifle is not loving life at the moment. He's back to the pavilion. So Mark Waugh, well, we know what this man can do with a bat. So let's hope that he doesn't do anything stupid as he prepares to face this delivery.
How's that?
And that heel, I don't think he's hit that one. He hasn't, and he lives to fight another day. So Waugh on strike, Mark Waugh. Oh,
Round, I think, didn't he?
well, it hit the bat. Let's have a look. And it just bounced in front, of him. So he's very lucky. So after 16 overs, it's 8 for 89. Boone not out on 36. Mark Waugh, he is he's sitting on nothing, and Boone will face this ball. That's a nice shot. Just flick of the wrist. It's down there. There's a man out there, but not going to really get to that one in a hurry. They get 2 runs, so Boone moves to 38 now. And again, just the flick of the wrist. It'll come back in. They'll just get 2 though. And Boone now moves to 40. So Boone on strike. And again, just the flick of the wrist, causing some problems for the bowlers. For the bowlers there, you can see. And there it is again. That's 6 runs and 3 balls for Boone. He's on 42 now. Oh, and that one, just with a bit of extra spin on it, just troubled Boone a little bit. Oh, to the end, save! Oh, there's a big edge on that one. He's gone the wild swing. He's got an edge to it, but it's safe. Safely through the gap. They get... I don't get anything, actually, so Boone remains on strike. He's on 44. That's a nice shot. They might get 2 again here. They do. Crowd not happy. And we've got a streaker on the field. Wow, this is unbelievable. As you can see. And somebody needs to get this idiot off the field. The crowd loving him, but of course the players are not. It looks like he's gotten stuck against the wall there. There he goes. There we go. All right. So Australia on 8 for 99. War. That's Mark War. He's on strike. He's going to attempt to get Australia to the 100 here. Going nowhere with that shot. So War. Oh, and again, just through the gap. They get 2, do they? They do. Well, they get 3, don't they? Get 2. That's 100 on the board. So, not 100 for Mark War, of course, but you get 100 on the board for the team. The crowd appreciate it, but raise your bet. And it's well, they've got a long way to go if they want to win this game. 249 runs is what they need for victory here this afternoon, and it's 8 for 101. So, barring some miracle, they're certainly not going to get to that. But Mark War is on strike. He's on 2. That's a nice shot. They get a single. They do. So Boone, he's on 46 and he's batting magnificently this afternoon. It's in the air, but it's safe. They get 1. Will they get 2? They won't. So Mark War at the crease. He's on 3. Oh. He just tried to glance it down, missed it, gone over the top of the ball. You can see there. Really got to be careful. There's a man out there as well, so you have to make sure that he keeps it low. Well, it's gone miles in the air. He's not going to get to that. 6. That's a monster. 104 meters. And that is a magnificent shot straight into the trees. Let's have a look at the replay on that one. And whack. See you later. That's a great shot. So it's the end of the 18th over. Australia 8 for 109. Boone not out on 47. Mark War not out on 9. And he's batting well. Oh, just well, Boone's in the middle of adjusting his helmet, and the bowler ignoring him and just bowling. So Boone, he's got to be careful. He's on 47. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Just a very late cut. They get 2. Let's have a look at the replay there. That was a great shot. A very, very late shot. Look at that. Just glanced it off the bat. Just glides it off straight through the gap. Boone moves to 49. So, unless something goes horribly wrong here, he should... Oh, no! It's gone! Oh, no! Oh, no! Well, we were just talking about Boone. If he can avoid disaster, he should get his 50. And, well, we've all spoken too soon in the commentary box because he's played it onto his stumps. That's unbelievable. He'll be extremely disappointed with that. Gone for 49. It was a magnificent innings, though. Magnificent innings. So Damien Martin will come in to replace David Boone. Australia 9 for 111 after 18 and a half overs. They really... Oh, no! He's stumps. Oh no. And that's the end of the game. It's all over. Australia all out after 18.4 overs for 111. That is a terrible, terrible innings. As we have a look at the scorecard. So War caught at short cover for 4 runs. Jones was bowled by Paddles for 23. Whitney caught in the gully for 3. Jones was batting well, by the way, for his 23. David Boone had a magnificent innings for 49. That's a great effort from him. Bowled by Grimmett. And McDermott there, absolutely useless. Caught by the keeper for a duck. Healy also was caught by the keeper for 8. Matthews, he was batting reasonably well, got caught by the keeper for 14. Taylor and Rifle both got caught at deep square for ducks. And Damien Martin also out for a duck, bowled by Grimmett. And Steve Waugh, the only man not out, on 9 runs. Thanks for watching the game, and hope to see you next time.